Do you look after plants? Do you make green waste? Then you need to make compost. I'm here to introduce you with not one, but two brand new accelerated composting machines. The LIDAs. No more waiting for up to 12 months for mature compost.
I can't wait that long.
The LIDA can reduce that time to 1 month. No more paying for fertilizer. You'll have all the plant food you need. No more spreading disease and weeds around the garden. No more rats, birds, or cockroaches. It's too hot for them. Ouch! No more monitoring temperature and moisture. This machine regulates that for you. No more stinky compost. Those smells are filtered out with carbon filters. No more ugly bins or piles around the garden. Yuck! These neat units hang on your wall. Lids are accessible, and there is space for a wheelbarrow underneath. No more back-breaking turning the compost. It all gets mixed by the LIDA. No more shoveling into the wheelbarrow. This machine loads your wheelbarrow. The best part is, when you compost, you'll be helping reduce greenhouse gas emissions. But how does it work, I hear you asking? Here's the clever bit. The microbes do the work. We're just providing a happy home for them to live in. To do that, we give them fresh air. We keep them warm. We feed them. Here we have the continuous and the batch leaders. The batch leader produces a premium quality compost that has been allowed to mature. The batch leader has 3 levels: the active, the curing, and the harvest level. In the active phase, there are 3 bins for the user to drop compost into. When the user has finished in putting what they needed to into the vessel, the user starts the program. The vessel is then locked, the compost heat builds up, and then when it drops back below 40 degrees C, the bins tip compost into the next level for the curing phase. The lid is unlocked and the bin is ready to be reloaded. The curing phase. Here, the compost will be topped up by the active vessels until it is full. Once full, the active vessels will start tipping into the alternate curing vessel. Once the alternate curing vessel is also full, the first vessel tips into the harvest level. At the harvest level, the compost is ready to be used. It can be stored in this space where it will continue to mature like a fine wine. The continuous leader is a simpler design, but has the potential for the mature and the immature compost to mix. The lid on the continuous composter isn't locked, so the user can add little bits when they like. It works by using a labyrinth. The new compost added applies downward pressure in the first cell. When the mixer rotates, the pressure is equalized and the compost is pushed into the next vessel. This is the way that material is pushed from cell to cell through the labyrinth. The labyrinth slows down the flow from start to finish, which reduces the amount of immature compost being mixed with the mature compost. Slowing the flow lets the immature compost build up heat. As the compost decays, it also reduces volume. In this continuous process, there isn't any empty space created by the decay. The material gets pushed along and eventually moves to the end of the process. The user can then harvest the most mature compost by turning the auger at the bottom of the machine. With the batch leader, you choose higher quality. With the continuous leader, you choose a smaller footprint and a more intuitive experience. With LIDA, you'll have rich soil and healthy plants in no time.